I don't think Brett Kavanaugh should be allowed to hear any case with the word battery in it. Or vagina. Who was that? That was it. So, oh, you did it because you know with the thing. You think Donald Trump's dick hates his body? You think it like it just tries to get itself caught in a door? That's a fucking great joke. Oh my god. I also wonder like what like code names like the Secret Service has code names for them. It's like they got to change it like every day. Oh yeah, asswipe is coming into the building right now. Dumb as a stump, small penis is leaving Air Force One. Man that Melania won't fuck is she went to fucking Africa. She went to fucking dead of heat with poor people rather than have to sit around with fucking whatever. I know. It's like, what I didn't like about it, I'll tell you the one thing, is like he never really wanted to try to know anything. And I'm all for something new, right? And I was going to give him a consideration for like 2 minutes. And again, if you voted for him, whatever, I guess they're all fucks, you know what I mean? They're all like a whatever, and, fucking, and so, Nancy Pelosi is, it's like that thing you put out at Halloween and candy comes out of her vagina. She makes Tip O'Neill look young. It's like, so what was I talking about? Oh, powder on my body. No, so Trump didn't really want to know anything. Like he was just sort of like, when in the primary they would ask him questions, like serious questions, policy questions. He'd be like, and he dodged a question, and then they press him, and he'd get pissed that he was being expected to know something. And that's when I got insulted as a voter and said I can't vote for a guy who doesn't have enough respect for me to try to convince me that he's like qualified. And I liken it to him being a doctor, and he's in the emergency room, and they wheelie it, and you're all cut up from a motorcycle accident, and he's looking in the body, and he goes, what's all this red stuff in the body? Oh, that's blood, Dr. Trump. Oh, what's that round thing that's moving? Oh, that's called the heart. What does the heart do? Don't you the fact you're a doctor, you should know. Why are you yelling at me? Are you the liberal media? Fuck you. He got us in bed, and then he couldn't get the bra off. He can't get to the tits. That's the thing, The other, sexual harassment. I'm glad I mentioned that. It's good to talk. Here's the thing I don't understand. I think it's good that the people are, saying, and the women are getting the thing, and these assholes are going with the thing. But if you're gonna do it, like I don't get the guy that like just does it like to masturbate. It doesn't like it's just in front. I'm not saying you should do it, but I would, just once, like something. You know what I mean? Because there's more thrill. Because I don't understand what that gets you. You just stand there. First of all, it's a hacky move because there are fucking guys in bus terminals all over this country that have been fucking whacking off to women since the 1940s. So it's not even creative that some of these guys have been doing it, right? And they do like that. Like, I don't know how there's a person in front of you. How do you not respect that? And then it's so awkward. I can't look at myself for 3 days in the mirror after I do it, and I'm alone. And then how do you not chit chat? Like it's so awkward. You gotta like but what could you possibly say for small talk? Like, oh my God, how about those Nationals? They're great, aren't they? Like, what the fuck? It's so fucked up. And by the way, speaking of which, my son has been spending a lot of time in the shower. And he's getting to be that age. And your son, you have a son, right? You know what I'm talking about? And my wife is like, you have boys?
One boy.
And he's how old? Oh, so he's getting to with the thing.
I don't know.
Have you had a talk with him, Dad? No? Good. Fuck him. He'll figure it out. Hey, listen, my father, blue collar guy, didn't want to talk about it. Literally, I was like, Dad, I have feelings down there. He's like, paint the house. It's like, and he'll figure it out. Wow, you're a fucking asshole. It's awkward. It's weird. Like, and they walk away. They don't want whatever. So my son Alex is in the shower, and my wife's like, he's been spending a lot of time in the shower. And you have kids, you probably relate. And it's like, Hank Jr. That big penis you're bragging about, it's gonna be all over your shower, just fucking like a fucking garden hose, just going like that. And wow, that's a pretty good image. And so my wife's like, he spent 45 minutes, almost an hour in the shower. I think there's a problem. I go, there's no problem. She goes, I think there's a problem. I go, there's no problem. She goes, I go, there's no fucking problem. I go, if you're that age, you're spending that amount of time in the shower, that's a good thing. She goes, but. I go, no but. What do you think? He's having trouble doing his taxes in there? She goes, well, you have to have the talk. I'm like, I'm not having the talk because my father didn't have the talk with me. And she goes, well, I think he's masturbating. She whispered. I go, why are you whispering? She goes, I don't want him to hear me. I go, do you think he doesn't know he's masturbating? What do you think he thinks he's doing? Playing Legos in there? Like, what this? Okay. She goes, well, you need to talk to him. He needs to know what he's doing in there. Exactly. He's masturbating. Well, what do you think? He's doing it this way? You do it this way. There's a guide. God gave you the guide. Then when you're done, it goes into travel mode. Yeah, you take it on small planes, do it up in the air. So rat